it's Beth from SweetHearts. Abby's got the giggles, just ignore her, it's fine. We've about 3 times we've tried to start this video, so she's just gonna have to giggle. I'm gonna be doing a school tutorial for you today, 2 styles. I'd love to hear your thoughts on which one you prefer. Should we get going, Abby? Yeah. Okay guys, so to start this style, what I'm gonna do is a centre part just to the crown of Abby's head, okay? So I've kind of found the easiest way to do that is to sort of go off, if you can put your chin up a little bit for me, Abs. Go off sort of the centre of the nose and then bring it back towards myself. Just pop your head down now, Abby, so they can see. And that should be a fairly even centre part. I am just using a little bit of wax spray. You can use a bit of hairspray if you want to, just to sort of tame any hairs there. And I'm then going to take another line, coming about there, all the way down like that. So about that much hair, making sure that the line is nice and straight, which I do find one of the hardest things to do actually. I don't know about you. I think it's because I'm not a hairdresser, so I never learned how to do it, so I just sort of keep going until I've got a nice straight line. And then for now I'm just going to clip this piece of hair out of my way, and then I want you to do exactly the same on the other side, trying to make sure that they are even. And then again I'm just going to clip that out of my way, and then just pop the rest of this hair in a hair tie out the way, and we'll deal with that in a minute. So next I'm going to release one side down, okay? Again, I'll probably use a bit more wax spray, just to make sure. I want this style to be really, really neat and tight for school. And then what we're going to be doing is a nice tight Dutch braid, just with this section of hair. Okay guys, so nice little section to start off with, smoothing it out. I do have an online workshop for the Dutch braid if it is one that you struggle with, but you could do a French braid here if you struggle with the Dutch braid, that's no problem. I do want it kind of tight and neat because it's for school, so I'm not going to be doing any pulling out of the braid. So you're taking those sections, remember, underneath the middle one. So they always go, this outside always goes underneath like that. So you'll just keep repeating this, making sure you take the time. Can you see how my fingers are just smoothing over that section? Keeping the braid nice and wide to give it that really nice sort of tight look to it, but you're not actually pulling on them to do a tight braid. That's something that's really important, I think, to remember, especially when you're braiding children's hair, is that braiding tight braids has got nothing to do with how tight you're pulling the hair. It's all to do with the angling of the strands, okay? Because you don't want to be hurting them as you're going. Another quick point, guys, if you are in a mad rush, okay, you don't have to take the strands as small as I've taken them. You could take bigger sections of hair and that'll speed the process up before school. Once you've braided all the hair on the head, I want you to do really nice, neat braids to the end of the hair. Okay guys, exactly the same on the other side for me. The next stage, guys, once you've got those 2 braids in, is just to pick them up, and I'm just going to be using, you'll see me use these all the time, it's just a metal grip, but it's got no teeth on, so it slides in and out the hair. So I'm just going to sort of place these out my way without trying to get them in Abby's head, and this should just slide through, there we go, and hold those out of place without sort of messing up my braiding. And then I'm going to release this hair down. And then I'm just using a sort of small smoothing brush or back comb brush, but you can use whatever's easiest for you. And I'm going to make sure I get a nice high ponytail sitting just underneath these braids. I'm going to put a ponytail in there now. So I'm just releasing those braids down now, okay? And then all I'm going to do is just cross those over that ponytail. And then these are going to just fall to the sides of the ponytail like that. Now, to hold them together, I'm going to just use a small grip. If you've got a medium grip, that'll be fine too, but I'm just using a little small grip. This is like a 4 centimetre one. And then I'm just going to wiggle that through those 2 braids, pushing it right in so you can't see the grip, but that's going to hold those together. Okay, so that's now held in place. I'm just going to do a little spin for you. Okay guys, moving on to the second style. It's very similar to this one, but it just takes a few minutes longer. So if you're shorter on time, I'd probably go for this one. I'd love to hear in the comments which one's your favourite. So I'm just going to take out this little grip that I put in and take out the ponytail, but I'm going to actually leave in the braids. Just going to divide the rest of that hair by putting my finger at the nape of Abby's neck in the middle, and then just using that comb as a guide, and then just making sure once you've parted the hair that it is completely central. And again, I'm going to get these 2 braids out of my way, and then just do 2 really quick little pigtails. Okay guys, this is me just being a bit fussy now. I am going to actually cover up this elastic with a tiny bit of hair, but I understand, you know, before school, you're in a rush, probably not going to bother with this bit. Okay, last bit, we're going to release those braids again, okay? We're going to cross them over, across that central part like that. Now what I'm going to do is again, use those grips, and I'm going to get these braids to just fall like that. So starting on this side, I'm just going to push it through the braid and then back in on itself like that. Okay, so you don't see the grip, but the braid just kind of free falls down the head. So I'll show that again guys, so you can see just that little sort of triangular section. I'm almost just pushing the grip right in that sort of little triangular bit there. So pushing it in, holding it where I want it to sit, and then pushing that grip back down through the hair. Push it right in, and then it just kind of looks like the braids are just kind of falling there by themselves, but we know differently. What? Okay. Okay guys, that is mine and Abby's video finished. We would love to hear which is your favourite style, 1 or 2, and we'll be back very soon for another video. Bye!